Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I'm so thankful you clicked on this video and I hope you decide to hit that subscribe button and join our amazing community over here at the Millennial Dollar. I do want to go ahead and reintroduce myself because there's so many new faces around here. So my name is Melina and I am the CEO and founder of the Millennial Dollar, which is a cash budgeting brand. I always have it linked down below in the description. I design colorful yet simple and minimal budgeting tools to bring the fun vibes back into budgeting. Also a little personal thing about me is I am married to my husband Dalton and we are celebrating 10 years this year, so you guys will hear about that through a lot of my videos coming up. And we have 2 kids under the age of 8. They are my reason why, so you will hear about the fam often. And we began our zero-based budget and cash envelope system back in the fall of 2023, but I officially started filming myself here on YouTube January of 2024. So it's been about a year and 5 months, give or take, okay? But we are currently working on saving up 5 more months worth of expenses for a fully funded emergency fund. We started on this last year, but we really wanted to beef up our anniversary trip fund. So we took a slight break so that we could really make sure that we go on this anniversary trip in like 4 weeks without putting ourselves into debt, okay? And we are also saving for our future, of course, but if you're ready to take control of your own financial journey, you clicked on the right video and I hope you stick around. Okay guys, so today is an exciting day, okay? The binders have finally made it. So let me go through each one just to give everybody the much deserved peek into what this binder looks like. You guys have been so patient with me and they're finally here. And guys, totally exceeded my expectations. So let me get these moved over a little bit and go through each one. Before we go into the binders, I need to tell you the name of them. So this is the Neena Collection. Neena is a name that my closest family and friends call me since I was a little girl. So this will come with every binder order, and it will also give you a little bit more insight into why I was so passionate about creating this collection and where it all stemmed from. So this is the Neena Collection. So you will be getting one of these cards. They call them Deco cards, but I wanted to throw this in as a freebie. Do Ordinary Things with Extraordinary Love by Mother Teresa. So I've got that there. And then also my new thank you card. We've got her all blacked out, and I will be writing all of y'all's names here. So yeah, these will debut with the binders. If you don't order a binder, that's totally okay, but these are exclusive to the binder collection first. So you'll get those, and then without further ado, we're gonna show the first binder. This is the black one, and there will be a name for every binder. That is just who I am through and through. So while this is the Neena Collection, this color is going to be called Cafe Noir. That is, you know, for black coffee. So all of my names are going to be around coffee. So I hope you guys enjoy that. But this is the inside of the binder. Just, I'm doing this so you can see that embossing. It is so gorgeous. You're gonna get 5 pockets here. And these pockets are big enough to house a card. So let me grab one real quick. So I grabbed a card from one of my close friends, Raylyn, over at the Remarkable Dollar. She created a bundle of these cards and I am obsessed, but they fit perfectly into these pockets. So this fits business cards without, you know, any tension on either side. It'll fit your debit cards, like however you plan on using it. So every single one of those. You also get this little pocket right here, another big pocket right there, and then just like the Moterm, I wanted this big little pocket for anything you may want to store. I also wanted the flyleaf because I think it just looks great, especially at the front of your binder with like your dashboard, so it stays firm. Any, you know, decorative dashboards that you may have is just really nice to have, honestly, in my opinion, and one of the things I really loved about Moterms. I did go ahead and keep a pin loop here for you guys that like to carry your pin around or track anything. This fun little pocket, so they're all gonna look like this. I will probably share like a really quick opening of each one, but I'm going into depth just on this one. So I also wanted this to be big enough for you guys to be able to house like any of your extra inserts. So that little pocket is perfectly sized for that in case you are rotating any of your categories. And then also you've got all of these pockets over here for whatever you may need. So then over here you have 6 more pockets, a nice little pocket back there, and then that's really it. I chose to actually forego the zipper because I personally am not a zipper girly. I could never get a pin to stay in either. Real quick, this does come with 2 closures, so if it gets really fat, because you know sometimes we'd be saving a lot of money, you have that much space. Look at that. That much space. And I feel like you cannot get that anywhere, guys. Look at that. That is so much space. Okay, so yeah, that is why I went with this. And guys, this is I cannot believe that this is here. I am touching it. I am feeling it. They feel like butter. It is the softest, like literally just the softest vegan leather I have ever felt. So that is Cafe Noir, and I am just gonna set her off to the side here and see how this works out. The next color, let's just go through the nudes, like the nude palette, and then I'll show you the fun colors. So I figure I will just pull them all up here real quick, and these are the nude colors. So we've got cream, and she will be called Cream. Then we have these 2 tans. One is a shade lighter than this one, but I just had to have both. So this one's going to be blonde, so like a blonde espresso. This one is going to be latte, so a little darker, and then of course we had to have just espresso. So we've got all 4 there: cream, blonde, latte, and espresso. So let's see if these will stay over here. They probably won't, just because it's looking a little crazy over here, but I will try. Let's see. Okay, that'll work for now. The next color I want to show you is this one, and what do you think her name is? I'll give like 4 seconds. Guys, let me know in the chat. What color do you think she is? Okay, if you guessed matcha, you're right. This is matcha, just a beautiful, deep, I would say like olive green. I feel like the lighting right now is making it look a little brighter, which I'm not mad about that, but it is a very nice, like just deep toned olive. And with the gold, like, are we joking? Iconic. So yeah, I had to open her up for y'all, especially with the gold accents. I'm obsessed. So every binder will come with a leaf. And oh, I don't even think I told you guys about the little bag, so let me pull that out real quick. So this is the bag that every binder is going to come with. I wanted to put these so badly into bags. Can the binders fit in here? Yes, they can, but just a little disclaimer, I will not be putting your binders into these bags like I originally thought. You're still gonna get them. This is like actually another freebie, so you're getting freebie on freebie, okay, when you purchase these binders. The binder does fit, but as far as shipping goes, I do not want to bend any aspect of it if I don't have to, and I feel like I would rather y'all see how your binders fit in here super snug than me do that. So you will get this little bag free with the purchase of a binder. And then let me grab the 2 other colors. Okay, so this, guys, I am so freaking obsessed. I actually almost think I might use my blue for the boys binder. I don't know. It is gorgeous, guys. So I told you that this one was matcha, so I need to tell you the name of these. Okay, so I went on a deep dive as far as coffee, and I was like, gosh, how am I gonna still name these anything in the coffee realm? Well, let me tell you, apparently there is a type of coffee called Blue Mountain, so she is Blue Mountain. And then there's also a name for, I think, a certain type of coffee bean, and they call it a coffee cherry. So we have coffee cherry and Blue Mountain, and I am just obsessed. Okay, they both come with the gold hardware like everything else. It is just so stunning. I am probably going to use this red as like a Christmas savings tracker binder just because I want to save in other fun ways. And a lot of you have so many fun Christmas trackers out there, and I actually have quite a few that I haven't gotten to use yet, including one from Raylyn. She did a Post Malone Christmas like tracker last year, and I got all 3, and I just could not find the time to use it. So it will be coming out, and I'm going to be using it in that. So this one, same thing, the gold with the blue. Oh my gosh, it is just, it's amazing. So now that the binders are here, you guys are probably wondering, when do they launch? Let me tell you here just in a second. I'm going to put these all over on the desk real quick. Okay guys, so details about the Neena binder collection. These will launch on May 10th, and that is a Friday, actually this coming up Friday at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. So please mark your calendars because these do take a while to actually ship to me. If you've been following the journey, you know. These have been ordered since January, and I just finally got them. So I have every intention of watching how these sell and getting another order in. However, I don't know if they'll get here before summer's over, okay? So I'm just gonna be transparent with you. The time and date is May 10th at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Along with those binders, you guys are going to see a full restock of my checkered magnetic pins that go really well with the binders when you're trying to decorate. So we're restocking the black. We have a new dark espresso to match that chocolate brown binder. We also are restocking the peachy beige, restocking the olive green, and then we've got a handful of new colors. So naturally we had to get the Blue Mountain and the Coffee Cherry, so those will match those binders. I also wanted to do some fun spring colors since we technically are still in spring. And guys, don't come for me. Summer does not start until June 20th, but I totally understand. Our kids are out. It's summer, okay? My mind is there too. But I'm calling these spring colors. So we have a bubble pink, which I know my pink girlies out there, you guys are going to be obsessed with that one. Yellow, like the sun. We have this lavender purple color. And then also gray. So all of these will launch with the binders as well. And then I am contemplating having 2 options of where I will sell these binders. Obviously, the natural choice is still on Etsy, and I do plan on doing that. However, I don't know. Some things are up in the air and it may not come to fruition anyways, but I'm thinking of also opting to sell them through Instagram. But I don't know if I want to take on that type of beast yet. So I think Etsy might be where they are solely at. But if you follow me on Instagram, that is where you're going to find out all the additional details, because I only post videos about once to maybe, if I'm advantageous, like 3 times here. If I even said that right, because I'm like, is that even a word? I think it is. But yeah, so go follow me on Instagram if you want to keep up with any changing details as they come in. But I have showed you guys all the things. I'm just so excited. So, especially with all these matching pins, are we joking? But guys, like, today has been a whirlwind. It is Monday and it is still April. What is today's date? It is Monday, April 28th, okay? And they just arrived today. I've been on cloud 9. It has just been just such a great day. So without further ado, let's actually jump into this cash stuffing. We will be cash stuffing a total of $925, which I also need to preface. These will also be live on Friday, May 10th. My teller slip notepads. This is just a page from it, but they will be live. And so yeah, we are cash stuffing a total of $925. Before I get started with that, I do need to say my teller gave me a $100 star note and she didn't even know it. So I need to take that out and exchange it for the $100 here. So 20, 40, 60, 81. This money comes from tip money that I had last week. So I get to do whatever I want to do with that. And for me, putting this into star notes goes towards my kids. And yeah, if you've been here a while, you know. So we're going to put this in the star notes binder, but I'm going to do this off camera because I just know telling you guys all about the binders has taken a lot of time today. So I will spare you with this one. And let me grab my high priority binder. So we've got her right here. I have not changed anything over yet. I'm actually working on that. Obviously the binders just came today, so I want to really be able to match the colors that came in, as far as maybe even new colors for inserts that will be staples in the shop. So just keep an eye out there. And we will just go ahead and get started. So household is going to get $10, and I feel like after being so hyped up over those binders, guys, let's, bring it back to how are y'all? Everybody in the chat right now, please let me know what your plans are this weekend. You guys, oh my gosh, showed up and showed out last Saturday. That was such a fun chat. So thank you guys to everyone who participated. Household has 50, 70, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. So $140. And actually, after I'm done filming this video, I'm going to be doing an unstuffing video and then a condensing video. So those, if they didn't come out already, they're going to come out after this video goes. Yeah, because I need to give myself some time. So groceries is going to be getting 120. So since I did that whole exchange, I'm just going to do it all in 20s. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 120. Oops. Okay. And so for groceries, we have 1, 2, 300, 350, 370, 390, 410, 430, 450, 470, 490, 510, 530, 531, 32, 33. So 533. Oh my gosh. And guys, like I said, I need to do an unstuffing, so that is not accurate. Clothing is getting $20. And this is for me and my husband to buy new pieces for Europe, and then also just part of our wardrobe this year because I have lost almost 40 pounds. So I need new clothes. So we currently have 1, 2, 3, 400, 455, 550, 570, 590, 610, 620, 30, 35. So 635, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. So we have a total of $640. And yes, I agree. That is a lot for clothing, but clothing is freaking expensive these days. Even when we do Shein, I just feel like it disappears. And also, I know that we have not been very good about buying new clothing. We are terrible at buying clothing for us. We are not clothing spenders. I have, my piercer, she is a clothing spender, but I don't. I don't even like to go try things on, or I used to not. Now I'm getting more comfortable in my own skin, so, I'm excited to go, but I haven't done it yet because I'm budget, budget, budget. So hopefully I don't have to spend all that, but we just know that we have avoided buying ourselves clothing for, far too long. Beauty is going to be getting $10. So Beauty has 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 170, 190, 200, 10, 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. So $240. Gas is going to be getting $70. Did a 50 and did I do that? Yeah, 50 and then 20. Oops. Okay, we've got 51, 52, 220, 30, 40, 50, 60, 61, 62. So $262. Cheerio and pretzel are going to get $20. So we've got 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, 200. Wow, I think that's the most we've ever had in here. But I know once I do the unstuffing, it won't be that way. Medical is getting $10. This is just any prescriptions, extras that we need that are outside of copays and or our PayFlex, HSA account, that stuff. So we have 1, 2, 220, 230, 240, 250, 60, 70. So 270, 75, 76, 7, 8, 9, 80. So $280 for medical. Okay, that just looks so crazy over here. Come on, one. It's because it's folded. That's why it's snagging on things. Okay, not too bad. Okay, next is Family Fun. We're going to do $10 in here. So Family Fun has 50, 70, 90, 100, 110, 20, 30, 40, 140, 145, 150, 51, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 155. My envelope and my husband's envelope, we are going to skip this week because honestly, we are about to spend a lot on ourselves, you know, in the next month and a half. Like, it's going to be a wild time. Let me just pause for a second, guys. Okay, so I honestly always say this, my poor husband, okay? But he is so amazing and such a trooper when it comes to this. So in May, you know, we have Mother's Day, right? So it's Mother's Day. 2 weeks later, it's our anniversary. 2 weeks later, it's my birthday. And it's either usually a week or 2 weeks and it's Father's Day. So it's like every 2 weeks, there's something for me and then finally something for him. On top of that, this year, you guys know that like around my birthday and beginning of June, we will be in Europe. So Lord help us, okay? Gosh. Nails. Okay, a little update about nails. I am stuffing 25 into this today. And I do need to unstuff this as well. But I went and got my nails done. She was able to match the color perfectly. It's just called Milky White, which is what I love. It just goes with everything and it's clean and fresh. But absolutely amazing, guys. Like, I never knew that the Russian manicure could be done in an hour, and this girl did it in an hour. I've been so used to being like a 2.5 hour nail situation. Not mad about it. Absolutely love my other nail lady, but it did take a while and a huge chunk of my day. You know what I mean? This girl knocks it out in 1 hour. Okay. So anywho, so in love, and we've got my nail girl, and I'm at least like not as stressed now. So honestly, hold on, 20, 40, 60, 81. Okay, so we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So I technically only have $25 in here because I need to unstuff what I paid for, because I was in such a rush leaving that morning that I left the cash behind. So yeah. Next we are going to stuff, gosh, eating out. I feel a little frazzled right now. I don't know. It just like came over me. Take a deep breath. Okay. Eating out is getting 100. And I did that in just 100. So 1, 2, 253, 350, 360. Little nervous about our unstuffing, but you know, come back, watch it. Let me know what you think. I feel like not a lot of people even choose to show their unstuffings, but it's real life. So if I'm able to unstuff everything, I did really great. If I'm not able to stuff everything, well then I know where I need to get better. You know what I mean? So yeah. We are going to actually skip the other envelopes in here this week, and that is it for high priority. But geez, look at that. She full. Maybe I need to widen her up. Okay, there we go. Next we have low priority. Oh my gosh, and I am just, let me just compare these colors because I want you guys to see the difference. Look at that. Like, this one seems like a more, I'm not dogging it. It's just brighter, right? It's like a brighter, I hate even saying pukey, but that's what comes to mind. And all the silver hardware, but then look at this. It's that deep color that I just love so much. Oh my gosh. And then the gold hardware, like, you just can't beat it. So I'm glad that I just shared that with you guys, and I'm seeing that on camera because that is so different. Oh wait, I'm keeping that one because this one has all my cash. So let's go ahead and start with renovation. And we are going to be putting $18 in here. What this is going to actually go towards is my youngest son. His bedroom needs a renovation, and we're stuffing 18 if I didn't say already. But We started a tradition with my oldest that the summer before kindergarten, you know, they got a new big boy room. And so we need to be able to afford paint to paint one of the walls, which is what we did, whatever color he wants. And then we also need to get him a big boy bed, the mattress, the sheets to go along with it, maybe some decorative stuff. And then honestly, some better organization situations in his room. So not only will we fund that through renovations, we'll also fund it with the organization. Where is that? Yeah, right here, this organization envelope. We kind of dip into all envelopes. So renovation has 50, 70, 90, 100, 10, 20, 120, 125, 30, 35, 40, 41, 2, and 3. So 143. We're going to skip decor, and we are going to stuff organizing. It's going to get $10. So I've got 1, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. We're going to then jump to beverages and stuff $20. So we have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90. And then the last envelope we are going to stuff, and this one is concerts for this week's cash stuffing. There we go. Because we have 2 coming up. So yeah, let me see, $50. We've got 100, 50, 200, 250, 300, 350. Okay, and that is it for low priority. Next we have the kids binder, and we are going to be stuffing into kids buffer first. I'm giving it a whopping $5, and I have not updated my trackers yet, so don't come at me. We've got 25, 35, 40. Mason's going to get $5. And he has 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Madden is also going to get $5, and he had a book fair at his school, so his amount will look a little different soon with like the next unstuffing that I do. So he has 20, 40, 45, 50, 55. And the reason why I have them use their money for the book fair is because, you know, these kids don't want books that they read. They want the book for the stuff inside it, the necklace, the fact that it's a journal with a lock, you know. And so for those fun things, they buy them out of their money is how I do it. So clothing and shoes is going to get $10. This one needs to be condensed in a bad way, but we've got 50, 70, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 35, 135, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Total is 140. Next is going to be back to school, getting $25, and I did this so that we had $100 in here again. Oh, there we go. So we've got 50, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100. Perfect. School expenses is going to get $13. 10, 11, 12, 13. This one needs to be condensed as well in a bad way. 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 76, 7, 8, 9, 80, 81, 82, 83, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90. Okay, hopefully I counted that right. All those ones were tripping me up, you know, as they do most people. Okay, sports is getting its weekly 110. That'll change here soon because I think for summer league we'll just pay for like the 30-minute session, and that is not 100, it's 60. So yeah, but 110, so 110. And summer league is starting actually by the time you guys are seeing this, we already had our first practice for Summer League on Wednesday. That's what my husband said. So fun. Sports has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20, 40, 50, 550, 560, 70, 80, 85, 86, 87. So 587. Oh my gosh, my phone is going off the hook. You guys are loving the big ol' like announcement that they have arrived. So thank you guys so much. Braces, I am trying to stuff this every single week. So $15 is what we are trying to stick to. And we've got 300 in the bank, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. So that is another 100. I am not going to do this on camera, but I would typically get a $400 placeholder and take this $100 to the bank right now, but I am just running out of time, so I can't do that. And then that is all we are stuffing in the kids binder. There we go. Okay, next is my travel binder, and it is the blue one right now. The only thing we have been actually spending and saving in here is the spending fund. This will be extra money for me and my husband when we go on our trip. So I am going to be doing $40 for this today. And that puts us at 1, 2, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60. So 360 out of the 420 we are saving. We just have 3 more times to get this fully funded, which I know we can do it. That is the plan. Okay, perfect. Next, we have holidays and summer. I need, oh my gosh, it's been that long. Where the heck are these? 1 second. Okay, I am so shocked that nobody ever mentioned it. Like, not having April in here at all. Or maybe I missed it. But you know what? We are good to go with a new May calendar. This comes from Raylyn over at the Remarkable Dollar. So she had the whole year's worth, which I absolutely loved. And now we will get to stuffing. So the first holiday we are going to actually stuff is Cinco de Mayo. And we are fully funding this today. So exciting. Cinco de Mayo is Monday. If you didn't know, we will actually be at a football game. Oh my gosh, mixing the sports. Baseball game. And I don't even know what today's date is, so we're just not going to even go there. But we may not actually be able to go out and have the margs and the Mexican food because of it being a game night. So we should have 100 in here, 50, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, $100 to fully fund Cinco de Mayo. And I think that'll be the perfect amount for our family of 4 at our favorite restaurant that we like to go to. I mean, it's one of 2 places. It's either Chuy's or it's Lupe Tortilla, okay? Mother's Day is going to get $10. And it has 1, 200, 250, 300, 310, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. So 370. We will be putting the same amount in my Father's Day envelope, and it should be the same as well. So 1, 2, 20, 40, 60, 83, 310, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Perfect. I am so excited to get this condensed. Will be so nice. Okay, the 4th is going to get $15. 10, 5. And it has 1, 200, 20, 30, 40. What am I doing? The 4th of July has 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, for 10, 15, 20. So $420. Look at us. Always $420. Okay, Halloween is going to get a little bump here with $5. We have 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. I will have 2 kids in elementary, so all their little Halloween parties and things like that. Also, their costumes. I will need to start really focusing on this probably like end of June. Prime days, we're skipping back actually to Black Friday. Okay, Black Friday is going to get $10. So we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 120, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. So 170. Christmas Eve, we are skipping. Christmas is getting $50. And I think I should have already taken some of this money, but it's okay. So we have 5, 7, 800 in the bank, 850, 900, 950 for Christmas saved, which is so exciting. And then back to summer. All of these dues are about to be due, okay? And we're just putting $50 in here. I think the registration fee is what my husband's about to pay, which we'll pay in cash. And then everything else will like be paid with the stuff in our bank account that we have with Ally, because it's a high yield savings account. If you don't know about Ally, please check it out in the description down below. It is so worth it. Don't sleep on it, okay? 1,000, 2,000, 2,100, 2,200, 2,300. So we have 2,300 in summer, and I think our goal was to have 2,400 by the time it came around, but we're already hitting it. So that's so exciting. Okay, and that is it for holidays and summer. Next, we have my savings challenges. These are like the yearly ones. So I've got one with Cooper that we filled in last week. And then this week, we are going to be doing the one from Maddie. And we are going to be cash stuffing. Which one did I decide to do? Let's see. $19 is the one that we will be stuffing today. I'm gonna go ahead and fill her in. I feel like my hands and arms and everything are shaking. I don't know what's going on. Okay, so $19. 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. One more count. 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, $19. We do have everything else in the bank currently, so I will put a little picture up here on the screen of what we have saved so far in Maddie's $2,000 savings challenge, and we house all of that in Ally. Last but certainly not least is my 2025 savings challenge book, and we are going to be cash stuffing $30, so 20 and a 10. I guess I just wanted to knock out like a bigger one instead of like the, what is that, $10 this week. So we are doing 30. Go ahead and fill her in. Okay, and then currently we have 50, 70, 80, 85, $86 saved for May. And we're ahead, so that's always good. Okay, and that is it for that challenge. Okay, well that brings us to the end of this cash stuffing, guys. Thank you so much if you stuck around to the end, and if you joined our 9 a.m. Central Standard Time live premiere. You guys are amazing, MVPs. If you've never joined a live on Saturday at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, come join it because it is so much fun. Everybody gets together, we're just chatting about our mornings, drinking our favorite coffee or beverage, and it's just a good old time. So definitely come hang out. We would love to have you. And guys, I am so excited for this launch. You guys have no idea. It has been a long time coming. So I'm super excited about it. You guys, if you don't already follow me on Instagram, please go over there, follow me there, because I find it hard to double post on both platforms about all the information, and it's really easy to get it out to you guys over on Instagram stories or even in feed posts. So go do that, and yeah, I think that's it. So thank you so much. I will see you guys next Saturday at 9 a.m. in the live chat, and I hope you all have a blessed weekend and a blessed week. Bye.